the phone to get too hot. So I hope you guys can see me okay. Hope you guys can see okay. Let's get the lighting on. Hope that's okay. Alright, so real quick, I've been getting a lot of messages in my inbox, and we've been going back and forth on Facebook, social media, and everything. And today has been a particularly hard day in a sense, about the things that I've been reading, the comments that I've been reading, you know, the posts, the YouTube videos. Oh, thanks, sis. So I've just been reading a lot about this whole Busola Dakolo story, and it's very heartbreaking. And this video is just basically not to address anything particularly, or to take any sides particularly. It's basically just to let those who are following me, because I do know that, okay, regardless of how many people I speak to or interact with every day, or how many people watch my videos every day, some people are even silent watchers. They're just watching, they're waiting till you say something that, you know, that touches their case or their situation, or they're waiting for you to say something that kind of like pinches the nerve, and then they'll come out. So we are silent followers and silent watchers. Good afternoon, everybody. I see you joining. Please share the broadcast if you can. I just want to address some things, and it's not to take any sides, but I really just don't know too much. I've got to be honest and sincere and transparent as possible with you, that I just don't know too much about what's going on in Nigeria. And I don't know too much about this supposed this pastor, Pastor Biodun. I've watched, you know, some of the things that they've done. I've heard Koza since about early last year. You know, I've heard, you know, great things that they do in Abuja. I've seen how they welcome guest ministers, and I've always been like, wow. Look at how they like go to the extent. Like, for example, I'll say real quick about how when I think it was Todd Delaney who went to Nigeria to minister, I saw on Facebook how he was welcomed. I mean, the lady who introduced me to know more about Koza early last year, I believe, she had told me that their welcoming and hospitality was second to none. And the way she bragged and boasted and like just really commended the work that is done there led me to start looking on Instagram, and I indeed saw that they do things with excellence. Okay, that's the extent to what I know about Koza or Pastor Biodun or his wife. I don't know them. I don't know the family. So anyone should not say, oh, she's taking sides. I don't know these people. I don't know the pastor. I just know of his ministry, and I know that they do things well with welcoming guests. Anything else, I don't know. Now, this Busola lady, I don't know her either. I've got to kind of like I've got to put these disclaimers out there, because what I see is that social media is brutal. Social media is so brutal. It's brutal to victims, and it's brutal to those who are accused as well. You know, and the reason why I'm doing this video, again, I mentioned, is for the sake of those that are following me, because if anything like this should ever happen to any of us, any of y'all that are watching me, I want you to be able to know that you can speak up, and you can come to me, you can come to my platform, you can inbox, you know, me, you can tell me what's going on, and I will take it up. However, for the sake of the society we live in and the world that we live in and this whole social media craze, you've got to have proof. Again, I'm going to say this. I don't know when this thing happened to this lady. I don't know what year it happened. I think she said she was a teenager. So I don't know when. Okay, from the video I watched this morning, again, please forgive me. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I just heard about this morning. So let me catch up. But for the sake of those who follow me, people are saying, oh, people want to hear from you. You minister on Facebook. People want to hear your opinion and blah, blah, blah. We could sit here on Facebook all day long and debate our opinions. We don't know what's going on in Nigeria. We don't know what has happened. We don't know if he has really apologized to this family. We don't know if, I don't know. But my own take from what I saw so far is, this video will not even be surfacing in 2019. If perhaps it happened in 1998 or 2001, it would not be surfacing this year if the needed had been done. It would not be surfacing in 2019 summer if it happened 10 years ago, if he had maybe addressed the congregation. Because if he had addressed the congregation, if he had stepped down, if he had been arrested, if he had apologized, if he had made restitution, if everything was all clear, even if this coming out in 2019, it would not be a story. It may be like, oh, to recount what had happened in the past. And it won't be, oh, this has happened to me and somebody is crying on the video, blah, blah, blah. And if all of these things that I've mentioned had been done to kind of like clear the air, you know, forgiveness had been done, restitution has been done, he had stepped down. If all of this had been done years ago, trust me, if the video is coming out now 10 years later, or however many years later, the people who were there, who saw the progress, who saw the forgiveness, who saw the sorrow, who saw that he was arrested, who saw that he stepped down, who saw that the right things were done, they would be the ones standing up and saying, no, 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 please don't talk about this pastor. This pastor has done XYZ. He made a mistake. His wife forgave him. Did you get what I'm saying? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? I know y'all are watching, but please comment. We're here to just basically let y'all know that we should never be on the side of those who are slandering victims. We should always agree and accept that things happen. If they are speaking the truth about what happened, stand with them, support them, help them in any way. We are here in America. We are here in America. Everything that happened in Nigeria, maybe Ilorin or Abuja or wherever it happened, however many years ago it happened, and we're going to sit here on Facebook and comment and fight each other on Facebook for no reason. No reason at all. But what I'm trying to say for those who are watching, because the Bible says that in this world we will face tribulation. That means that it will continue to happen unless we put a stop to it, unless we stand up to it. So I'm trying to say, in essence, if anything like this is going on, or you know somebody that this is going on with, I'm begging y'all to please have proof, have pictures, have documentation, have video, have voice, have recordings. You have to have things that can shut the mouth of those who are saying, no, it didn't happen. No, maybe the girl asked for it. Maybe, oh, she was wearing a nightgown. Y'all gonna be picking all the trivial little things and making a mountain out of a molehill. Oh, she was wearing a nightgown. Who goes to open the door in a nightgown? Are you serious? I'm in my own house. I could open up the door however which way I want to open up the door. Why are you slandering the girl that she was wearing a nightgown? Why are you slandering? You probably even gonna slander her because she opened the door in the first place. Oh, why didn't she tell her housemaid to open the door? Y'all gonna be asking some dumb questions. Oh, it was Crest. He gave her Crest to drink. Are you sure it was not Coke? Y'all making some really bad arguments on Facebook, and I'm like, what on earth is going on? There's a woman that has been raped, whether it was last year, whether it was 10 years ago, whether it was 15 years ago. If this story is true, y'all need to stand up for her. Because we all have girls, we have daughters, we have sisters, we have cousins, we have nieces, we have friends, we have neighbors that we love and care about. How dare us be slandering somebody who's been through such turmoil? Again, if this is true, and if this is still going on, and y'all are there and you're like, oh, this is a man of God, touch not God's anointed, da 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 da, blah blah blah. And all the people that are doing that and telling people to keep quiet and don't speak out, y'all are part of the problem. You're the part of the problem, because you're telling people, if it happens to somebody that you know, tell them to speak up, tell them to go to the police, let them feel comfortable enough to come to you. The Nigerian over respect for pastors is ridiculous. Y'all carry pastor above your head even more than God. Y'all don't even reverence God. You reverence the pastor more. Oh, what will the pastor say? Oh, the family will come after me. Oh, my family. I'm hearing that her family is even